Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. The first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he's caught after a game of about 2. Look to the Williams making the stop.
2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throwing is Smith. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one good shotgun to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
When you're not. I see through your eyes.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Quick slant, caught by Lockett. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short. This is Jeanty. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's a great field position.
Okay, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
And he's going to have this one down to the 20. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
1st down, New England.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And this is going to fall incomplete. They made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead.
Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, early momentum with that field goal.
The city just made a sweep with the diabetic. They knocked it full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the educator and the yelling.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Mostert on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
There we go.
Play fake here, Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
brings up
When
second
they were in their
and
defensive
18.
meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Shotgun give here to Jeanty. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third down
So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Smith. It's complete. This is Bowers. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Jeanty from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. He's quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
It's a screen play to Jeanty. Down the sideline to the 45. Shoots away from one. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Back to the air. It's Smith. Out left, and Luckett makes the ground. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Not like this, an interception ends that drive. And the Patriots get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own place.
This our last play of the quarter. First down, May. And he's hauled down there for the sack on the final play of quarter number 1. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. We've got the Patriots in front. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They are facing 2nd down deep on their own end. The draw. This is Henderson. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
Hey, what's up? Hey, question now. Let me try to hit us up.
Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Connecting on the slant. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, do it through training camp, or do it in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
And it takes a bounce that sends it across the sideline. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 45. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. Hey, here we go, Sano.
First play is going to be against Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. It's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. He doesn't get the chance to add on to that play. This still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offensive line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And a Raider first down.
They give up the guts. It's Genty. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Smith to the air now. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the box in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Giving this to Genty. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, Smith escapes out to the left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Looking to throw, Smith. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. Tyler Lockett, the touchdown.
Daniel Carlson on for the point after.
Carlson good on the extra points. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
Raiders 7, Patriots 3. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, set up.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Man in motion here. Off the play action. May. He finds Diggs right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. Touchdown, New England!
Complete to Stephon Diggs.
The Patriots get some late points and the lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots push their lead to 3. Corey Gallen's on to send it away. Dylan Laube on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Smith back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Hey, we go.
Here's Smith. Finds the in route complete. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, we go, set up.
On 1st down, here's Smith. Throwing the out route complete. And this goes out of bounds as we've got a penalty flag in the backfield, Brock. This could be roughing the passer. Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. Smith. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Smith yet again. And they take him down right along the 30. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
3rd and 4.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Hey, we go. Ready to set.
Now Smith. That's cut at the 4. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
25 yards on the play. And the Raider 1st down.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Fielded by Henderson. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, here's May. It's complete, Kyle Williams. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
To the air on 1st down, May. This is a heater going deep. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing. The rhythm and the clock of the quarterback.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So 1st down from the 41.
Hey, here we go, son. Hey, come out with me. Hey, what's up?
Henderson here from the gun. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
Hey, no, here.
From the gun, it's May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35.
May's pass.
They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Raiders Raiders are going to have a first down.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And off to Genty. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Bins in on the tackle.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Hey, here we go, hey. Finish the ball, hut.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Completed over the middle. Ooh, awful close to that line of gain. Stop though made it to 46. 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, Genty. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Smith on first down. Hits him on the out route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Gain 15 there. And that's a Vegas first down.
Raiders, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They give left side to Genty. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They gain 11 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, we're going to sit up. You ready to get sit up? We're good.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Straight ahead with Genty. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders grab the lead on their first series of the half. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, the rough the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Carlson now to add one more.
Point after.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. And we resume play. It'll be with a kickoff. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's it, 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Fielded by Henderson. And his drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10. And they're on the 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense up to the line fast.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
May now from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. To throw. Here's May. Jump off caught by his back. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
They go play action. Here's May. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And this one does not go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Crazy.
Off the play action, May. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They give now to Henderson. On the move, past the 40. And he takes it down to the 33. That's 16 on the pickup. That's a New England first down.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there. When they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the Raiders' 33-yard line.
Here's May to the air. Risky throw, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. Space on the right, he's got room. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either getting away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Smith brings his guys to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
The Raiders will line up for the 2.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Patriots 10. Daniel Carlson, the kickoff.
And Brock, hopefully some short after that pick six. Fielded by Henderson. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, working from the gun to Suggs. 1st and 10. Now May coming off that pick. Got for big yards on the right side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning. Here's May on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Forcing a hurry up here.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Raiders bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Smith on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. On the ground with Genty. He's across midfield into Patriots territory. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a 4th down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you think your defense will give you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it.
Oh, and they're going to fake this one. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
First down, May. Throwing the out route complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
And the Patriots, 1st down.
1st down throw for May. His shut downfield will wind up incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, King? ODB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
May trying to get here on 2nd. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Looking to throw it. Getting out to his left. Big man showing up the yards. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
33. That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and goal, New England.
Henderson. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
Touchdown, Patriots.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
17.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just just a 3-point game now. Mostert on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First down 2 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming for the shotgun.
There we go, sit on. 390%. There we go,
No running with Genty. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4. Now the Patriots calling their third and final timeout. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Here we go, hey.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He beams one deep right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
This cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. That's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Ready. 390%.
This is Genty. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that wrong the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. He'll look to throw it. Flush down out to his left. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down.
Crazy.
Setting up to pass. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35.
A gain of 17.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Full momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
We've set it down from 37. Here he goes, one final shot. Escapes the pocket. Trying to push deep downfield. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Raiders make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So for my partner, Brock Huard, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creek with baddies and sequence dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Carolina Panthers and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Set to return, it's Chuba Hubbard. He's got a lane up past the 30. A nice effort here, they're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Down. 50, green. Set, hut.
They'll start on the ground. Gallup. Good start to this one for them. Their first offensive snap picks up 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. And as for me, to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
This is Dowdle on 2nd down. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
They'll go, Dowdle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
We've got a screen to the running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this third down play. Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Another run for Henry. And he won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they were headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's a cherry on top.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
Sit on.
Jackson's going to go on fourth. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on fourth down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Flying down the middle of Henry. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That brings up 2nd and 3 at the Panthers' 46-yard line.
Running once more with Henry. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down. Working quickly here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. Bails out of the pocket quick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the back from the very start. Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
Play action now with Jackson. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. J.C. Horn to pick it off. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we play.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Has it along the sideline. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It's a gain of 10.
Down.
First down.
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Ready.
On the ground again with Dowdle. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard
Out of the gun, Young. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Let's go. Step.
On the counter, Dowdle. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Okay, right.
Gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
60 red. Hut.
Young working from the gun. This one's caught. And he's not going to get the 1st. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
Call it feel, Kate, call it instincts. I don't really care what you call it, but the best QBs, they can sense it. They know when that pressure's coming, and they know how to avoid it. Keep that play alive. Extend it outside of the chaos, and go get your offensive completion.
It's a gain of 1 big yard, Bronk, because that sets him up with 1st and goal.
Panthers, 1st down.
Hut.
Back to the ground they go. Hubbard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play in 1st and goal situations, too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Hut.
They'll go with Dowdle on the run. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Panthers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their 1st touchdown of the contest.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Rasheen Ali on the return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Covered with a return here. He's got a lead up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Going right side, Dowdle with it. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Here we go, set.
On play action, here's Young. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Ready, set.
Here's the give to Dowdle. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you really break the backs of the defense.
Xavier again, the target on that throw. So now they have 3rd and short.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready.
On the toss, here's Dowdle. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up.
Ready.
To the air on 1st down. Young. No place to go. Ravens take him down. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
12 yards. It's 2nd down.
Ready.
Now Young. That's incomplete left side. He was looking Xavier Legat's way there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Let's go now. 50, 10.
3rd down run with Dowdle. And they stop him after he picks up about 5. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Defenses at this level, really any level, will let you run it there all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. You give up yards, even a healthy chunk of them. Just float the ball and make sure he's brought to a halt well shy of that 1st down marker.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
You. Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. On the move, headed right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. And big plays on that side of the ball, well, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey. Hey, sit hot.
3rd and long, they're gonna throw. He'll set up the screen for Henry. They're across the 40, nice run here. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. Now we're gonna have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Lamar throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Lamar out of the pistol. Forced out to his right. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down. Tyler Luke back for the Ravens to attempt this field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Luke knocks it through. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
Just a whole different mindset now, Kate, really for both sides. As they go into halftime, more than likely tied, just starting from scratch. Whole new ball game.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Hubbard with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. First down, Young. Pass brought in by Tataroa McMillan. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Big shot to begin the drive has them up beyond the 40. Here's Young on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Jump off caught by his back. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. But so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Headed out right. This one's to Andrews out right. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense to the line fast. This is Henry on second. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
They go play fake with Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, deep down the left side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Panthers take possession in the shadow of their own end zone. They're at the 4-yard line.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Here's Dallas straight up the middle. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Completed to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Let's go. Ready.
Young to throw here on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And that hit right at the 10. Somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. Lamar off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Get on.
Out of the gun, Henry. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. Offense in the hurry up here.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he's going to get this one on the 36-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st down. Here's Lamar. Finding Flowers. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Again to Henry on the inside handoff. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Play action now with Jackson. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Play action. Here's Jackson. He rolls to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Jackson now on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. Making the call himself. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
On 1st down, Jackson. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face 2nd down. The draw now. This is Henry. The 2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here's Lamar. Pass pulled in by Henry. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
It'd be kind of fun, Kate, to be able to measure these coordinators' blood pressure, temperature, because the 3rd down screen for negative yards, I promise you that coordinator's heated on the sidelines.
Oops, knocks it through. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kickoff.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Trevor Etienne to return this. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line.
Ready up.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Set punt. Set punt.
They'll start on the ground. Dowdle. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Yellow, 43.
Young on the play action. Outright, Leggett makes the ground. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's a 13-13 ball game as we get ready for the 4th quarter. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready. 60 ready. Set.
1st and 10. Here's a run to Dowdle. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Well, couple of happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready, ready, ready.
Here's Dowdle again. And this is near the 1st down, but they need 1 more yard now to get it. 3rd down at the 29.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Come on, set. 50, green. Hut, hut.
Third down, run by Hubbard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Hut, hut.
And going play action. Young. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a fourth quarter lead.
Touchdown, Panthers.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet. They just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action, and the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Ali to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after he already took one to the house. You could feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him, and he nearly took a second one to the house again. He now sets his team up with great field position.
Buying some time right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
15 yards. And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 37.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. Going deep here for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's going to be second down.
Go. 180. Come on. You.
Play fake. Jackson. Vacates quickly left side. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Get hot, hot. Get hot. 180. Hey, hey.
Lamar throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Panthers get it back after making their third first-half interception.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, King, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. 5 still to go here. This is second down. Young working from the gun. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First down, Carolina.
Looking to throw, Young. Escapes out to the left. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. After the sack, here comes second and 11.
Here we go, set.
Shotgun give now to Donald. Second down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And no return here as this one ends up going out of bounds.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Finds him on the slant. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
From the pistol, Henry. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now trail by just a point in the 4th. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie this game up.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Hubbard with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Panthers don't want to see this one go to overtime.
Ready, break.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Young. Short pass brought in. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the 1st. He's at the 34.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Here we go.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
Okay, they don't likely care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
He's got it downfield near the edge. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready.
Setting up to pass. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Back to throw. Dumps it underneath. Hubbard. So a solid game there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Running for it here with Hubbard. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I mean, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up second and 7.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. On to decide the game. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. The kick is good. He got it. And he hits one more time to win them this game. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Baltimore.